Lady and the Frogs, back again with more vlogness. I'm going out to the charity shop imminently, but I've just got a few things which I've got to put in the post. I've got to go to my post office and then make a deviation because the other post office which I used to use is closed. I think what happened, it keeps saying temporarily closed, but then they open and then they close again. But because I used to use it quite regularly, I know what's happened. It's in a shop and they let the kids do a little bit of the work and they're not very good. So it's a long way round, but never mind. I want to go out to my charity shop that I regularly go to just because I need to go on at least a weekly basis because I miss out on stuff otherwise. But obviously got a lot of stuff to list, but it just means I can be selective, you see. So records of my brother's which I've sold. This one has sold for $12.99. Stiffeners, mailers, and then this one which the woman said that she couldn't pay for and then suddenly paid for it, and I was like, well, you didn't really need to message me then, because I mean, I sent her a message saying how long do you want to wait, because I was going to put a little hold on it so that it didn't time out, because I don't mind doing that. And then she paid anyway. So this is Smith & Wesson. I've got £50 for this. It is like, you see, my brother did this with a lot of his stuff, is that he kept the cellophane on and just opened the edge on it. I must have some kind of like OCD or something, because every time I post them I always check that I've put the right vinyls in the records, and I know that's probably like a good OCD, but geez. Well, that's the other thing that he did. He used to put the receipts in from where he bought it. So he lived in Bristol, so this was from Replay in Bristol, and this was 2006, the 6th of the 6th, 2006. He bought that. This woman says she's been looking for this record for ages. I did give her a £10 discount on it. I mean, I think I've been a bit overzealous with my prices anyway. And I've also sold another one, again, no, this one's £60. That one that I was waving around yesterday, that Ice Cube one. But he's in America, so he just has like disappeared. You can imagine it, can't you? Some like movie where they're just like, I'm an American citizen, I shouldn't have to pay tax, I shouldn't have to pay. So I don't think I'm going to get a sale out of that one. And the thing with my personal account is because they send those offers out all the time, I always end up waiting before I relist things, so that won't be relisted for ages. And then my personal account is a bit naff, so I've got this jumper here, which is new with tags. It's got a bit of alpaca in it, but it is extra small, and to be honest, I mean, I'm keen to sell jumpers before people don't need jumpers. The thing is that when we get into that heat wave, which it will come, people don't really want jumpers, do they? So I've folded it like a knobhead, and now I can't get it in my poly bag. Simpleton. And then I've got this one, which I've already sold, and it came back, and I don't know why some people return it. They didn't return it because it didn't fit. They returned it because they were annoying. Oh look, it's not even buttoned. It's definitely a return if it's not even buttoned up. Hang on a minute, because it would just look like me waving around a piece of cloth. This brand I don't recommend you pick up. I wouldn't pick it up again. It's got a nice design on it, but just hasn't sold. Wilson and Sloan. So I've got £15 for that. So I don't know what's wrong with my business account. Thank goodness I've listed all that other stuff. I mean, maybe it's that because I've put time into doing the other thing, but I think that's it. Is that I've got so much stuff which I do need to deal with, and I've put it off. This won't go large letter. So So I've got my Jiffy bags now all like organised. There's more organisation here than there was. And I still haven't had my eBay packaging voucher through, so I don't know what their problem is. It seemed that they were changing it so that you didn't get it until you'd settled your fees, but I've settled my fees and they still haven't sent it. So, you know, I don't know why they can't just sort themselves out. Why they have to be like, they must spend more time now on the phone, like fielding stupid calls from people because they don't do what they're supposed to do. But, you know, I rarely call because, you know, I can sort my own shiz out. So I'm going to the charity shop. I know a lot of people, they do footage of charity shops, but I do not do that because number one, I'm working, I'm in the zone, I'm looking. Number two, I have persistent postural perception and I can't even watch the footage on other people's YouTube videos. I have to skip over it or like look away, and if they've got overlay music I have to just listen to it because I can't watch the motion of it. It's one of the reasons I don't drive, because I'm so up and down. I never know whether I'm going to be triggered or not. It's usually when there's children around that I'm triggered, but I can't be messing around. And you know, there's a third thing in that it'll drain my battery, and then I'll be somewhere and I need to check and I've drained my battery like recording random footage of charity shops. So I'm going to go out and see what there is in the world. Okay, it is now 5 o'clock. Obviously been back for ages. I was back about 1, maybe half 1. I know I was running a bit late. Anyway, I've got 2 big bags of stuff. I've been taking photos actually. Ooh. Been taking photos while it's been still decent light, but you see obviously it's like dusk time now, so no need to take any more photos. So I haven't taken any of the tags off these. This is just the cancer research capped £3, although they've got a fair few gold ticket stuff at the moment, which is, you know, like £10 stuff I probably would buy, but not for £10. Right, so this is everything that I've got. This is misguided, not something that I would necessarily pick up. However, you know, it's a really cool. I won't say no to a fake fur jacket. It's festival time very soon, so plan ahead for that. And this, which I didn't look up, which I probably should have done because Superdry is a bit weird. So I haven't looked this up, but I mean it may well be that it's a decent price on that. Superdry Japan. I may well put some of this stuff on auction, to be honest, because otherwise I'm going to get overrun again. It's ever so heavyweight. It's like it's got a double layer on it. Looking like that. Really nice. I think it's only a small though, but definitely a good buy. I mean, I would hope that 25, if not like around 50, depending on what, you know, what the crack is with it. So this I've got, which I'm tempted to give to my dad because I think it's quite a decent size and it's quite comfy. It's got, I don't actually do very well with this brand, but obviously it is quality. It's John Lewis. It's got a bit of cashmere in it. It's got 10% cashmere. Cotton, but 10% cashmere. And a really nice jumper. I'll have a think about that. It probably won't fit him. It'll either be too small or too big or not long enough, I don't know. Pair of shorts. This is Adidas. It's a rather weird label. They've got so many of them. I did find the things that I've been photographing in the bags. I did find the Adidas label. The Adidas logo was on the side of that bag that I had. And I have found comparables So I am listing it. Anyway, pair of shorts. Shorts will go well very soon. What else have we got? I'm sure there was more than one pair of shorts. A pair of small Paul Smith trousers. Yes, these are trousers. Trouser pants. Pants, just PS Paul Smith. £3. I thought there were two. I'm a bit short of trousers and jeans for men. So always a good thing to buy. What's this? So it's just like a grey marl hoodie. Can't remember. Here it is. Oh yes, it's Reese, 1984. 1984? 1971? 1984. I don't know. It's very obvious. There's no way of getting confused because it always got Reese on the label. I mean, that'll be an easy 25. Another one of these. So pleased. This was one of my first finds and I just couldn't believe it. Not that I've sold the other one. So this is another Kent and Kerwin t-shirt. And again, somebody called David Beckham has written on it. So really pleased to find that. I mean, these t-shirts brand new are they're about £100. The strong and the true. I don't know if that's a quote by David Beckham, but the last t-shirt I had lots of holes in it. I don't know if it's a design feature actually, because it seems to me it's got the same thing. So it's got like nicks around the collar, but this has got the same, so it must be like a special design feature, you know, by people who've been knocked on the head by a football a lot in their career. Size large. The other one was small, which may be why it hasn't sold. So hopefully that will sell. Hopefully the other one will sell. These are for me because I'm really short on joggers. Yeah, these are just, I went through a load of joggers, but none of them had pockets. These ones don't have pockets either, but yeah, they're for me because the amount of like skidding around the floor, taking photos and building Lego that I do, I seem to like, you know, and having bad times of the month, I seem to wear through a lot of joggers. This is Fat Face and it is size 12 vest with parrot on it, or it might be a budgie. No, it's a budgie. I didn't really look, I just saw it was Fat Face and had something cool on it. So that'll be, you know, $12.99. Not, you know, it's not going to set the world right. A basic skirt, white staff, denim skirt. That's fine. Again, £15. There's no point in like putting it too high. Their skirts are only £2. This one I sort of like ummed and ahed about. It's jigsaw. It is just plain black. But you see, some of the jigsaw stuff I do sell for around the 30 region. Although it's sort of like gone downhill a bit. I stood in the shop flapping around trying to find this label. Now I can't find it again. Oh, it's on the lining, but on the other side of the lining. Right. Wool, 70%. Got some polyamide thrown in. And then 10% cashmere, which you can feel. So it is like a quality skirt. So I did think that would be worth it. What size? Size 14. I'm not really checking sizes because everything will find its place with somebody who wants to buy it. That's the point. Yeah, they obviously don't know their sizes though in this shop, because this one was in the size 8, but it says it's a Ted Baker size 3. It's got the old label. What was it? Yeah, so metallic gold, bronze thing, Ted Baker thing. It's a skirt. Yeah, it's a skirt. It's not short. £2. You can't go wrong. You know. Again, 15 to 20. Oh yes, I did think that I had some more Adidas. Oh, not Adidas shorts. So I've got 2 Adidas vests here, which I probably paid more than I should, but I don't think you can really go wrong. You know, it's got some nice detail on it, and you know, they'll sell for like 15 to 20. Let's say 15. I think that's it though. When I'm starting to spend £3 on something and I'm getting like 15, it's a bit silly really. These I should hope to, these are actually really cool. I nearly put these back, but actually they're a really quite cool design. Let me stick the other light on. Not that it makes any difference in here. When I walk back through this park just because I can sit down on the bench and have a drink while I'm like hauling really heavy stuff. And there's always these builders, because it's about lunchtime, and they're all sat there smoking dope. And I just think, well, that's why apartments like the one that I live in have really bad light fittings, and toilets that carry on flushing, and boilers that don't work, and walls that when you put a nail in them, the plasterboard crumbles and it has nothing to bite into. And it's because they're all getting high. So whoever's going to be buying any of those flats that are the gateway on Stretford Road, the gateway to Manchester, they're calling it the gateway to Castlefield. But those flats, they're not going to be quality. Right, so yeah, back to these. Really nice detail on the pockets there. They're 100% linen. I'm always a bit reluctant with what I pick up from Monsoon, but you know, it's going into the right season. Linen. What size are we? Size 16. Yeah, I thought they were a decent size. They were quite a roomy size 16. I can't tell you. I think I'm a size 14 now. I don't know, because you see, as it proves with those trousers, I just buy my stuff from charity shops now. What's the point in paying full price? Again, I felt it in my waters when I was going through the t-shirts. I was going to find Sweaty Blessy. Balance. It didn't look like much, and then I sort of went back and I thought, hang on a minute, I know what that label is. Sweaty Betty. So I've gone from not being able to find it to now it's like comes to me now. And £2 for that, and I'll probably get 25 for that. Will I? Will I not? I nearly put this one back, but then, well, I disregarded it at first, and then I went back because it's just, this is very Y2K, you know, and 90s, and it's goth. It's got this really cool lace panel, and this is probably the sort of stuff which I would have worn. This is obviously too small for me. This is Morgan. It's an acquired taste, but it does have a following. So yeah, I don't know. It's me just wanting to hark back to the days of the 9 towers. Denim jacket, Wrangler, I think it is. Yeah, Wrangler. I don't think you can go wrong with a denim jacket. It's got a receipt in the pocket, so we're able to have a look. It's got something else in there. I don't know. We'll have a look later. It looks like some like a blindfold or something. Then I've got these 2 jumpers here. So I've got that one, and I have checked these for holes, but this is the point now where the holes show themselves to you. And that one. So absolutely really similar, and I nearly didn't pick them up, and then I was like, what are you doing? Every time I get a fat face jumper, I tend to get an offer straight away the moment I've listed it. And these are quite, you know, quite long, cozy ones with pockets in. So I don't think I'll have any problem selling these, and I think they've got Angora in as well. I know they've both got exactly the same content. 5% Angora, but the rest is like cotton and nylon and all that garbage. But they're really nice. Quite happy with them. One, size 16s. Because one I found on a different rack that wasn't size 16, but it definitely was size 16. So yeah, two, quite happy with them for £3. So this, I don't know, I sort of looked at it and I thought, well, that's fake. And then I looked at it again and I thought, maybe it isn't. And then I looked at the care label and I thought, well, the care label looks genuine. And now I've got it back here, I'm convinced it's fake again. It's got 4% cashmere in it, and it's got 10% silk. Metallized fibres, because it's got that, I don't know, it's a brand that I've never picked up before. And it is just a basic vest, like knitted vest. But the thing that, I don't know, it's mulberry. But it just says, it immediately says underneath it made in China. But then, you know, if somebody was faking something, why would they lead with made in China? No, they wouldn't. So, I don't know. The buttons have got, yeah, it's got buttons on the back and they're branded. So, I don't know. I do think that is genuine. I'm not sure if you can sell mulberry on eBay. I don't know. I think they might be rather fussy people. But there's a lot of vintage stuff, but no modern stuff, which makes me think maybe they throw their, you know, throw their toys out of their pram when anybody lists anything on eBay. So I don't know. Might have a think about that. This top was in the wrong size thing. This was in with size 6, which is what I always check every size. So this is Ted Baker, size 4, which is like 12, I think. I don't know. I can't really judge whether something's a size 12 because my boobs aren't. I've checked anyway whether all the paraphernalia is on it, because I don't normally get stuff which is heavily gemmed. But again, an easy £15 on that. There's one more thing in here. Yep, that's it. It's my bag empty. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so nice to find this brand when you find it. So just a basic pair of trousers. Woo. Universal Works. So yeah, for £2. Oh, it's great. Considering the last time I found Universal Works in a charity shop, it was when I went into Oxfam. I don't know why I bother going into some of these Oxfams, and they had it up for £30. So obviously I didn't buy it. And then just to add insult to injury, they had a second pair of the Universal Works for another £30. So it was just like, oh. And then you find it for £2. So, you know, that's my haul. That's everything I've got today. Obviously I'm going to carry on listing. I've got lots of stuff photographed. It's getting dark. My husband's taking a cat nap and then it'll be tea time. So I have got till about 6:30 to do some listing work. Then we cook food. Today we'll be having paella. And that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back again with more stuff, and goodbye from frogs. So we have Siobhan, Ziggy in the middle, and Simon at the end. Thank you for watching. I will be back. Goodbye.